Good morning. I woke up 20 minutes ago. This is my morning voice. I'm so tired. I didn't even get to wash my face. I just brushed my teeth and I got some yogurt because I feel like that makes a good breakfast. But but it's so early. 7 a.m. stream the week before as well. I'm so used to, like, I wake up for school about like 5:45 a.m. But then like the whole journey to school is like autopilot, right? You just get your bag and then you autopilot all the way. Like, I don't even think. I just get dressed, get my bag, grab breakfast and walk to the train station, take the train, get off, check the bus, get on the next one, come off and then wait for my next train and then check the time. Like, it's autopilot all the way to like I get to class, and then that's when I wake up for real. But like 7 a.m. streams, like I am now trying to be awake. Why would you ever need to stop yapping because I don't get work done? Today I have school, so I need to go in about like, well, 3.5 hours. But if I'm gonna push it, I could probably go in 4 hours and not be late. I don't know. Yeah, I do have school today. That's why the stream is starting so early, because I wanted to spend a bit more time. Today's stream is a bit boring, but it's just gonna be me getting work done. But I want to stand. I want to stand. I want to stand. No, I want to spend time with you guys. That's why I'm doing it as a stream, because I wanted to spend time with you guys. Whew. Well. Do you like my morning voice? Do you like my morning voice? I am so tired right now. Literally, I think if I close my eyes right now, I'm gonna fall back asleep. I'm gonna fall back asleep if I yeah. Okay. I need to tweet my links. I forgot about that. Okay. Yeah, so yesterday I met Shu. For those who saw my Twitter, I met Shu, and it was very, very last minute. She invited me, literally a day, the night before. She invited me, and she's like, "Roro, are you free tomorrow?" And I was like, "Oh, I have a stream with Speaker." I was like, "What's up?" Because I thought she was asking me for a collab, and I was like, "What's up?" And she was like, "Roro, do you want to have lunch?" And I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Well, it's a bit hard to have lunch because I'm ending the stream about like 1 to 2 o'clock GMT." And she's like, "Oh, okay. Do you want to go make scones?" And I was like, this is so random. I was like, "Yeah, what time?" And she's like, "Beep, redacted time." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I can make that time." And she's like, "Great, we're gonna go make scones." So I was actually running late. I was about like 30 minutes late. Just took longer than I thought. Scones, yeah, scones. So it's such an English thing to do, no? I felt so out of place. It was such an English thing to do. I mean, there were other like non-English people, but then it's like there were a lot of English people as well, and I just felt so out of place. And it's like, oh, they're telling you like the history of scones and like things like that, and they're like, oh yeah, that's like the Welsh scones and the English scones, and there's scones that the American scones. And I was like, wow, this is interesting. And they served us tea, Yorkshire tea, Yorkshire tea, basically just tea bags tea. It's not fancy tea. But yeah, they were explaining that, oh, do you know how Brits take the tea? They take the tea with milk and cube of sugar. And I'm like, okay. And they were saying like, oh, you know, they love tea so much, and yeah, it used to just be called like breakfast tea, but because the Queen of England loved tea so much, so they decided to call it English breakfast tea. I was like, okay, all right. It's cool though. It's cool learning about British history. It is cool, I'm not gonna deny it. But then, on the other hand, it's also a bit like, yeah. Well, if you know, you know, right? Like, it's like, well, I'm sure my family members from like eons ago surely did enjoy that when that's happening. Wow. I was kind of just like, what was going through my head when you were saying things, and I was like, But it's cool to learn, and I love that. Apparently, there's a store. There's a store that everything at the store is like vetted or approved for use by the royal family. That's pretty cool. I haven't been to that store, but I might check it out just for like, you know, how fancy it is. It sounded cool, so I was like, oh. But yeah, today it's role playing. Wow. Maybe I picked it up, unfortunately. Well, I mean, it's bound to happen, right? It's bound to happen. I would also think that Australian accent and the English accent is actually very similar. But it's bound to happen, I think, just from the sheer, like... Well, everyone around me is a Brit. Well, mostly people that I, like, hang out with, they're all Brits. So, I suppose it just rubs off on you. Unfortunately. I'm sorry. Unfortunately. Truly unfortunate. Okay. Let's see. How unfortunate. Well, I think it's part and parcel about like living in a place, right? I mean, back when I moved, back to my parents' place for a bit. Like I also had a bit of that like Southeast Asian accent. So it's just proximity. Like you pick things up. Yeah. Do you get to hold hands with Shu? Yes, we did. We fed each other scones, and we we fed each other scones, and we went to like a cafe afterwards to just like chat and things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to start up my where is it? I'm gonna start up my I am very tired, so have fun with my morning voice until I wake up. Until I wake up. Your morning voice is extra calming. Yeah, maybe I should do this for ASMR instead. Wait, maybe this should be my ASMR voice. No, I do not speak Espanol. How do I become a citizen of the Roro Nation? Well, are you not a citizen of the Roro Nation already? Did you renounce your citizenship? Did you renounce? Okay. I just saw a very funny tweet that I have to repost. Give me a like. I'm gonna schedule this for later so that I'm not posting it when I'm streaming. Do you renounce your citizenship? That's very sad. Oh, you're a prisoner. Okay. Hello, welcome. Welcome, Axel. Okay, I am I'm starting up my game. It's taking a while. Oh, there's a new game. It's called a game about being kind to people. Wow. Sorry, I'm a hater. I'm a hater. No. Just kidding. I hope you have a good rest after working. Well, there's not really any rest for me. I'm going straight to school afterwards. But I'm going to school straight after my stream. But yeah. Double BGM. Oh, because I just switched on the game. Is that why? Because I just switched on the game. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Everything's gonna move slightly slower today because I am so tired. I am so tired. Everything's gonna move just slightly slower today. Triple? Damn, that's intense. Well, this should be double now. I think it was only double. Oh, the third one was me. Okay. I gotta redo my to-do list. I got all these done. Okay. Here we go. Well, read the title. What does the title say? If my ASMR stream is the standard, oh sorry, that's pretty ass, you know. This is pretty ass. Standard. Okay. I'm gonna stretch before we start. I'm gonna stretch. Okay. The sun is not even up yet. Like where I'm at. That's madness. That's madness. As long as we get a chance to hang out with you, then it's all good. Yeah, me too. As long as I get a chance to hang out with you guys. Okay. I need all the help in the world to stop me from yapping. To get work done without yapping. You got coffee? I do have coffee, but it's coffee that has been out since yesterday. I'm still gonna drink it, but if I die, I die. You know, natural selection. At this point now, anything I do, it's natural selection. Okay. Let me. It's so horrendous. I have to alternate between my headphones and my earpieces because my headphone is slightly broken. So I can't hear things properly. But my earpiece is completely like spoiled on one side. But the headphones are so bulky now, and they're just not worth using because they're not working properly. So I usually use the earpieces when I'm streaming, so I can at least... Oh no, what's that sound? At least still hear like one side. But then now, since I want to listen to the lo-fi music, I'm gonna use my headphones. And there, ladies and gents, is another example of how I can yap. How much for the one day of coffee? So yesterday, Rorumi was near me when I was streaming, and I said that I was sweating, right? I think just from being in the cave, and then Rorumi was like, "Oh, has people ever asked you to sell your like sweat t-shirt?" And I'm like, well, I hope not. Well, I think people do mention it as a joke, but no, I don't think people will actually buy it. And she's like, you never know, it could be a business idea. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do it, okay? I'm not going to do it. But she's so funny. Oh my gosh, 5 months. That's halfway through pregnancy. Thank you, Arachnophobia. The only thing I really hope in my life is not die in a dumb way. I never woke up this early. Oh. Well, I'm used to it. On days that I go to school, I wake up at like 5:45, 5:30 sometimes, depending like on what I need to get done before school. So, yeah, it's very normal. I'm used to it, but I get so tired. That's why when I get home like from school, and sometimes I get home on like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, sometimes, right? If I got like group work and things like that, and I just crash. I just get so tired. I crash. Okay. To-do list at first task. Okay. Finalize. I can't put them. No. Headphone buds. You don't need to. You don't need to. Sun is setting here in Australia. Well, yeah, because that's like... Well, you deal with like flies and stuff now. Also depends on which part of Australia you're at now. It depends. I suppose if you're in like the further parts, it's much later, right? It could be probably like 6 or 7 already. But yeah, if you're in certain other parts, it's only early afternoonish. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2. Okay. Okay. Number 3. It's right after lunchtime. Yeah. Yesterday I called Mama Roro in the morning just for a bit. And like I just called her. Usually I would text her before I call, but yesterday I was like, well, let me just call her. And I called her, and she was actually leaving the house already with Papa Roro and Brother Roro. And she's like, oh, like, I'm going out now. Like, it's not convenient to call. And I was like, oh, where are you going? And she's like, oh, I'm gonna go visit your grandfather in the hospital. And I was like, oh. And then I spent the next 2 hours being sad. I do hope I can go back to visit him next year. Save up for it and visit him. Hopefully, you know, before it's too late. I mean, I understand life is life, but I just hope, like, I'm gonna save up for it. $1 every day and I'll get there. Well, bro, I mean, the fact that we are like 13 hours apart, I don't think I can ever get him on. But so terrible. He recorded his lines for a song we're supposed to have together. But it's so awkward. I can't do it. I could not do it. Just felt very weird listening to my brother's voice. I'm not that close to my brother. Not to a point where I'm like, yeah, he is my brother. We're gonna be doing a stream together. Us, anything. I cannot. I cannot. Yeah, it's a bit. I don't think I'll ever get Roro to make an appearance. Yeah. We had Rorumi appear yesterday. Yeah, but like the thing is, I think at this point now, Rorumi is like, she's comfortable with my job. She's just awkward as a person. I don't know, she's just very convinced that somehow if you guys hear her voice, you will find out who she is in person. And then she gets like really like scared about that. Which is quite funny. It's quite funny. But yeah. She's just convinced that. But like Brother Roro is just, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're just not that close, so it's a bit awkward to like, what am I gonna talk to him about if we sit down? Like, what are we gonna talk about? Like, there's nothing for us to talk about. It's very, very, very awkward. So, it's very, very awkward. So, yeah. It's very awkward too. There's literally nothing. Like, even now thinking of the possibility of it, I feel like, oh, there's nothing I can talk to him about. Yeah. Well, if you guys have siblings, so you're not that close to your siblings, you'll understand, right? It's just a bit awkward. I don't know, it's just a bit like, just a bit awkward. If you're not close to, trying to find his Twitch stream, I'll be surprised if he is a Twitch streamer. Think about people. Well, I had a nightmare yesterday that was quite funny. I had a nightmare that I was invited to Pucky's house. So I was invited to Pucky's house, and when I went in, I saw pictures of me, like real pictures of me, in the house, and it was so weird. So I was like, "Oh, how do you get these pictures of me?" And the person was like, "Oh, I got them from your social media account." And I'm like, "But I do not have these pictures on my social media. Like, I do not recognize any of these pictures. How do you get these pictures of me?" And then the person was just like, yeah, it's on your social media." And I felt so gaslit because I went to search all social media and I don't have those pictures. And I'm like, where do you get these pictures? And yeah. And I was just like, I felt like I was going crazy. I was so gaslit. From that person saying it was for my social media. And I'm like, what the fuck? Well, I'll never go to a Pucky's house. So, we're safe. It was sus. It was sus. It was scary. Okay, wait. What else do I need to do? I don't want to set too high goals for myself. I want to get them done. The last time I barely finished it, so that was terrible. Okay. Okay, okay. Right. It's up there with the Dubai nightmare. What is a Dubai nightmare? I forgot. Well, usually once I say something, I let it out of my brain and I don't remember it anymore. I don't know, like, okay. I feel bad for you. But telling me that can't help with anything. Yeah, okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things seems okay. Seems okay. I want to try to get a new spirit though. Let's try to unlock a new spirit. I don't know how to. Sound of cooking around lunchtime. Cooking. Cooking. How do you even get to cooking? No, none of them is right. Is there something I haven't unlocked? Like a kitchen or something? It can't be. No. No, what do you mean sounds of cooking? Oh, the endless floor or something. I think I sort of remember. But usually, once I let something out of my brain, I don't retain that information. I store it just to tell you guys. And then once I tell you guys, I let it out of my head. Well, it's none of these, so... I don't know. Okay, it's none of that. I will have to change. Oh! Okay, this one gives you a new spirit. Right, okay, we'll do this. Let's get the brown... Oh! Oh, brown noise. Okay. I like brown noise. It's my new favorite noise. Brown noise. Oh my gosh, cat purring! Holiday melodies. That's way too many. Oh, this is a new playlist. That's so cool, but... Oh. Distant cityscapes. Oh, that's so cooler. Maybe let's have a bit of rain sounds. Rain sounds. It's not very loud. The music is louder than the sound. Trying to figure out a good balance. Gentle snowstorm. Has there been any sounds? Okay. And let's set our timer. We're going to do 25 minutes with 5 minutes break. Okay. Please stop me from yapping. Stop me from yapping. If I open my big chatty mouth. Stop me immediately. Restrain me from chatting. Okay? Stop. Restrain me. Please let her work. Yes. I'm gonna put that picture. Where do you post that picture? Not on Twitter, right? On Discord. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to pull it up on stream. So. Yeah. There we go. That's me right now. That's me. Okay. I am ready. I'm ready to start the day. Let me drink my... Ooh. Okay, so I had milk in this coffee. And it kind of looks like it's not surviving very well. But, I'll just take it. Don't think it survived the night, but it's fine. If Roro was my colleague, I would instantly die from the sheer brilliance of a wow, thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna not yap. Wait, I gotta go grab water before I start. Hold on. Okay. I think the coffee isn't good anymore. I don't know why, but Roro's typing just... It's not even me typing. It's the BGM. Take your meds, my love. Take your meds. Take your meds. Food poisoning feels like a -10 debuff on all stats. I'm a strong girl. I'm strong until I'm not. Okay, before I start, just let me scroll a little. Let me scroll. Let me just scroll. I haven't scrolled this morning. Literally started the stream when I woke up. Let me scroll. Let me feel a bit better, and then and then we'll start work. Okay. Okay. I just need to scroll a little. Scroll Twitter. And I'll feel better. Scrolling. Scrolling. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you just have to get it out of your system first, you know? You gotta just get it out of your system, and then afterwards it's all good. Yeah, but sometimes if you don't get it out of the system, throughout you just keep wanting to like scroll. So now I'm getting it out of my system, so that I don't have to think about it. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm ready. I'm ready to start the day. I was thinking for Black Friday, I wanted to buy an air fryer. I wanted to buy an air fryer. I was thinking, like, what is everyone buying? Buying for like Black Friday. And I guess like people are buying like fancy things, right? Because it's Black Friday. But then when I was like, oh, I should probably get something like for a good purpose. Just put out your throne, Queen. Have you ever bought me anything from my throne, King? I don't think you have you? I was like, oh, I mean, if I were to like actually put money down, it has to be something worth it, right? I can't just buy things that I don't really use. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll get an air fryer. Like, I'll get an air fryer. I wanted to get like a hair color, or like a good hair dryer. But I'm like, it's not really a necessity. I mean, my hair still dries even if I don't use a hair dryer. So I'm like, it's fine. It's not a necessity. But then, air fryer is like food, right? Like, I could probably use it every single day. I could heat up like a toast. I could make bread inside of it. I can heat up fries and whatever else. So yeah, and I checked on Black Friday. I think it's not that expensive. I think it's about like just 25 pounds, 30 pounds maybe. I mean, for 25 pounds, if you use it every single day, if you use it every single day, just in less than a month, it's £1 per day, and then you're good to go. Return of investment is there. But that's just what I was thinking. It's very dry, especially compared. Oh yeah, I think that's why people like always just spray a bit of like extra oil or like water or things like that inside of it. I get why it's extra dry, because of the just how fast the heat and the hot air is. It is quick, yeah, and it uses less electricity than a whole oven. Because I mean, heating up an entire oven to heat up like for example, one scone. That's crazy. But the air fryer is like, you could just, it's so small that you just pop like a scone in and heat it up for like 3 minutes and take it back out. Right, so I was thinking of getting it. Can I put an air fryer on throne? Wait, I don't know. Do you think they're able to? Wait, I don't know. I don't think they're able to ship it. Are they able to ship it for you? Oh! Holy heck! You can put an air fryer, and it's only £22 for this one. Holy heck! Wait, can I put this on Thurin? Wait, hold up. Is it possible? Oh! Wow. Wow, it's possible. Get a Kosori. Well, I'm just getting whatever the cheapest one is for. The cheapest one is, so... Ooh. It's just £22. That's not bad at all. Okay. I added it to my wish list. Yeah, I was debating between a toaster or air fryer. Don't get the cheapest. It's fine. It's cheap. It's fine. I just need it to work and get to. I'm a ninja. It's freaking. Oh my gosh. £68 is way too expensive. What is a Mon cook? 6.5 liters. That's crazy. I don't need a big one. I just want to toast some small stuff. Yeah. I mean, it looks good, so I think it looks good. I don't know. Is it a bad one? I think it's fine. US 60. Well, if you got a good brand one, I think you get toast in an air fryer too. Yeah. So I was debating between a toaster or air fryer, and exactly that. I just thought like, oh, you can also toast in an air fryer. A toaster is £19, £18. Okay. Oh, that's £11 toast. It's £11. Oh. Well, I mean, as long as it gets the work done, right? That's the whole point. As long as it gets the work done. I don't need a fancy one. I don't need a fancy. Ah, oh, thank you. Somebody donated. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, my screen is so heckin' messy. Let me. Thank you. That's why we have toasters already. Gets the work done. White 2-slice toaster. What's the rating on this? You can't cut the cooking time. The slots are a little smaller than usual. Oh, okay. The ratings are not very good. But it's only £11. You can't come. It's a pink color toaster. Pick a higher price, better. But it's an expensive purchase. I think it's okay. It's daijoubu. It's okay. I can't make you guys buy something so expensive. Right. I'm ready to start. Check the size. It's 3 liters. I think that's quite a bit, right? 3 liters? Or is that very small? Or is that very small? What's the usual size people get? What's the usual size? 3 liters is plenty. Yeah, it's a 3 liters one. Let me see the reviews. Let's see the reviews. Nice, small and compact. Easy to use, easy to clean, heat level's good. Okay. Easy to clean, pretty on the kitchen counter. It's small and suitable for 2 people. Oh. Oh! Bought this for my mom. All the screws have fallen out. Boy said they would have to throw them away. Oh, oops. Oops. Whoops. Please do not. Please do not drop screws though. Please. Please don't. Yeah, I think it's fine. Buy cheap product, yeah. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I'll use it and see how it goes. Well, I try to take good care of my things, so yeah. If you want to donate $1 to my air fryer, is there? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh no, I need to add one more item. Okay. 23 to 25 liter air fryer. Well, that you could just use a normal oven for that then. I don't need something so big. Quality is too low. It might have poor durability, so the air fryer bits my. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Okay, are we ready to start? I'm ready to start. I'm gonna... Ooh. Also, I broke my nail while doing the scones yesterday. I don't know how that happened, but it just broke and it made me very sad. Because I was trying to grow my nails out for, like, Christmas. Just to, like, paint them or something. But, yeah. Unfortunate. But it's fine. I need to clean my table. It's very messy. It's very, very messy. Okay. So, nice PNG, thank you. It was done by Kilfi. My mod Kilfi. A very good representation of me. Okay. I'm going to start now. I keep saying this. I've been saying this for the past 15-20 minutes. I've been yapping for 1 whole hour. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna start now. And I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shut the up. to yap again. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, so many moments. I was like, I want to turn around and I want to tell you guys something I thought of. I was like, ooh, I thought of something and I want to tell you. And I turned around and I'm like, ah. And I realized like I muted my mic on purpose. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna unmute it. I'm not gonna unmute it. I wanted to say, so recently I bought something from Temu. So for people who don't know what Temu is, it's just such a meme website. Oh, not website, I mean like meme, like app, whatever. I bought like just household stuff from Temu. But what did I buy? Let me see. I bought glass jars for my oats, like oatmeal, and I bought the dishwashing glove. You know, like the elastic one, because they were only like 40p there. I bought... What else did I buy? Oh, I bought like a compact mirror, because it's also only 40p. 40p is like 40 cents basically. And like, yeah, and I got the drain, 10-pack disposable drain hair catcher stickers. Basically the kind of sticker that you put above your shower drain so that it catches the hair before it goes down. So my drainage system is not very good for my toilet and my like shower area. So it's been like flooding a little. Well, the toilet's been getting clogged and like the shower area has been flooding. So I've just been like trying to get like all my hair out, because every time I shower I drop a lot of hair. I've got very long hair, so I drop a lot of hair. So yeah, I've just been trying to get, and like the two girls living in the house, like not only my hair, right, it's also like my flatmate's hair. So it's just terrible. And I've just been like trying to get the hair out, and I don't got gloves, so I've been trying to get the hair out like with my bare hands, and then like scrubbing it with with freaking like soap after. But anyways, I went on Temu and I got like gloves, and I also got the sticker to cover the shower area so that the hair kind of stops before it goes down. But yeah, so I was on Temu, and I while I was doing work, I got a notification from the app. And I thought it was like, oh, your item is about to ship or something like that. But no, it was just an advertisement for like, you know, to get you to buy new stuff. And they're like, 80% off, Black Friday sale. Get your top items now. Pheromone per ... And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I clicked it. And basically, they're promoting pheromone. Is that how you pronounce it? Pheromone? Pheromone perfume. Wow. Pheromone perfume. Hi guys. I'm not a scientist. Pheromones are real, and I'm not a scientist. But I'm telling you guys, please do not buy pheromone perfume. No matter how much you think it's gonna get you your waifu, no, it just we have evolved as a species to not only rely on pheromones, okay? I feel like that's something Aruchama would get. Aruchama would listen and be like, wow, pheromone perfume, I could use it for my waifu, and then he would buy it. Just for basically all the things that you've been saying, I feel like that's very you. But yeah, don't buy. But I'll stick, bro. Like real pheromones is from like your sweat and stuff like that, right? So if it's got a pheromone perfume, either they're making you stink up like a skunk, or it's just a normal perfume, and they're like, you're attracted to people who smell nice, probably. But yeah, I don't know, I never bought from there, but the things that I got were pretty cheap. So I mean, I just got things that were less than $1. And yeah, I just needed them for around the house. Yo, I think well, oh. No, please. Okay, let me finish what I want to say. I think if you're a first-time buyer, there's no minimum purchase. But I think if you are not a first-time buyer, there probably is a minimum purchase. I think my purchase was only about like less than £2. Yeah. Paradise. What you guys? I don't know. What if I have a meet and greet and everyone just rocks up with a pheromone perfume? That's crazy. That's actually madness. Just rocking up and be like, hey, Roro. Hey, my pheromone perfume. Funny. Mama Roro also sent me a box of like things, and I don't know when it's supposed to arrive. So I got the notification that it arrived at the dock. I mean, it's sent by ship. So like I got a notification that it arrived at the dock like 5-6 days ago or something like that. 5 days ago maybe. And yeah, I don't know. And like there's been no updates since then. I've been checking and I don't see it. I hope that it comes soon though. I've got like some winter stuff in there. It takes time. Well, she sent it at the start of last month, and it's the end of this month. That's 2 months. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see what she sent me. Well, she told me some stuff. So she sent me shoes. She sent me some long pants, which is great. She sent me a coat. Well, that's my own coat. She just packed it in for me. She got some new socks for me. And, oh, she sent me 2 pair of, like, my jeans that I didn't bring with me because I thought they were too heavy. But then now it's like, okay, I want them. That's about it. Oh, she sent me some, like, hair rubber bands and stuff like that. Like, hair clips, rubber bands, and things like that. That's about it. It's like, it's a tiny box of things, but, yeah, it's taking forever to come. I'm waiting for it to come. Okay! I already wait overuse. Well, that's a whole different thing, yeah? That's a whole different thing, yeah? You should email them. I got my things from them. You should email them. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get back to work. I'm a strong girl. No more yapping. I am... I'm strong. I'm strong. Okay, back to work. Lock it! Yes, King! Lock it! Hopefully more funny things for the next yapping session. I'm gonna lock in. Okay. Lock in. I want to yap so bad, but I'm holding it in. I'm so close. I'm so close to yapping. I'm so strong. Please. Remind me to not yap. Remind me to shut the f up. I need to shut the fuck up. I hope you're having a good day today. It's cold today. The weather is horrendous today. I'm so glad the weather was good yesterday when we went out. It's been raining all morning. Oh, Shoe's here. I can't like not yet. Please, everyone. I hope that you guys are so excited for Shoe's new outfit. I am so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. When is it out again? Oh my gosh. When is it out again? She's got all the teasers coming out, and I'm like, what? Did you get a whole hand, Zero? We fed each other scones. Yeah. When is it coming out? Oh, the end of this month is the 30th of November. When you finally finish, my work is never ending. It's never ending. Oh, but I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited. Shu and I yapped for like hours yesterday. In a good way. In a good way. I love hanging out with Shu. I was like, I feel like I can talk about anything and everything. And she just understands, like, immediately. Yeah. She just understands. Immediately, she just understands. I love it. But I do have so much work. I'm still on the first task, and I'm not even done with that yet. I'm still on the first task. I've used up 2 of my Pomodoro like timers, and I'm still on the first task. It's taking much longer than I thought. Well, we're almost done. We're gonna yap now. We've got the break time to yap now. But yeah, like I was talking to She about like, oh, that's so many things. Like fun stuff, like, you know, future plans and things like that. Yeah, it's break time. Let me stretch. It was so fun. I learned about like scones. Like I mean, like I always thought that scones were just scones and you have them with like jam or like clotted cream or things like that. Like, but the person that was teaching us was like giving us like actual like, oh, history. Queen Victoria ate jam first and then cream on top, so you should try it that way. That was pretty cool. Like I never would have, you know, found out about that. Do you start work at like 8? No, I started at like 7, but then I big mouth for an hour. I yapped for an hour. Well, to be exact, I yapped for 55 minutes before I started actually doing work. I started at 7 AM. I do have to like hop off at about like 10:30 to like 11, because I've got to like dash to school. But who ate what? Queen Victoria ate scones and then had cream on top of that. And I'm drinking day-old coffee right now. Something that I thought about yesterday on the way back home on the train. I was thinking, like, oh, I don't know if you guys still want me to put like Twitch redeems. I think I've had it switched off for so long that at this point I'm so used to not having Twitch redeems. I mean, it's super fun. You get to do a lot of things, but I feel like it creates like a bit of a divide between like YouTube and Twitch. Because I mean like YouTube is gonna be my main platform, which is just a personal preference. Like, you know, I've been using YouTube for much longer, so personal preference. It's so funny. I think Well, I started out being a dual streamer. I literally, right off the bat, was a dual streamer. But for a period of time, I was Twitch only. Just because, for reasons, I could not stream on YouTube. For reasons. Yeah, so I was Twitch only. Well, not only the reasons, but also because I didn't have to make a thumbnail. I could just hop on whenever I wanted to. But, yeah, but you know, I'm just so used to YouTube at this point now. I've been using YouTube for like 2.5, almost 3 years now. So, 3 years of YouTube. So I'm just so used to being on YouTube instead of Twitch. That, yeah, I guess both platforms are pretty on par for me. Like, yeah, they got their own like pros and cons, both of them. Like, you know, if you can't really compare them like grain to grain, right? Because they both got like different pros, different cons. They're pretty on par in terms of like, I always dual stream. It's just only Guerrilla streams will be on Twitch only, just because Guerrilla equals no thumbnails. I just start stream. Old Roro, yeah, old Roro. But then, I was thinking, like, is there really a need for me to put back Twitch redeems? I actually do have a whole list of Twitch redeems, like, planned from eons ago, from, like, literally my debut of this new model. But then now I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I like both platforms, pros and cons, but it get a little bit confusing too. Yeah, the YouTube end, and I feel like it also. I mean, if I'm a YouTube watcher compared to like Twitch. I do Twitch only like for my close friends, but then like usually I watch on YouTube like when I'm eating or something. And I feel like if someone redeems something on Twitch or they use like certain like commands on Twitch, I would just be like, oh, but I'm not part of the fun. And then like, I know, it gets a bit confusing for me. Well, that's just how I feel, but yeah. Oh! Oh! Stop yapping! Yeah, my hands are bounded. Slap me! Make me shut up! Okay, I'm gonna shut up and indeed. I was like, when I heard this, I was like, That was so fast! I barely yapped! Oh! I barely yapped! But yeah, YouTube is my main platform. I love YouTube. If you know, you're gonna watch both and you're choosing what, I would prefer you watch on YouTube. But if you want to watch on Twitch, that's also fine. I will always stream on both. Yeah, shut up. Bye. had to suppress all the yap. I had to suppress. Have a good sleep. I had to suppress all the yap. Oh my gosh. Wow. The first task is driving me crazy. Well, it's a pretty big task, so I see why. But yes. Out of curiosity, well, you can't really submit this anonymously right now, but then out of curiosity, what kind of ASMR scenarios would you like to see? So like I'm planning out the ASMRs for the next few weeks, but what kind of bye-bye distract, bye-bye talk. What kind of ASMRs do you like to see? Well, I looked back at like my ASMRs, and well, some of them are like pretty bad, but I realized that like one of the most searched, which is so odd, was sleep paralysis demon. That was fun to do. That was scary, but that was, I mean, it was scary, but also fun. Not an ASMR. I was getting hit with. Oh wow. Oh. Wow, interesting. Co-working, well, with the amount of work, I have 4 projects due in like, let's count. We're in 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 projects due in 5 weeks, and I am not complete, like 100% done with any of them. Some of them I'm like 80% done. Well, one of them I'm 80%. Another one is like maybe 50. But that's crazy. It actually is crazy. So, yes, I'm gonna go mad. You're gonna definitely get at least 1 co-working every single week. I do like co-working. I feel like I'm held responsible. Like, I need to complete my work because now I'm on stream and now I'm telling you that I'm doing work. I feel like I need to do it. If not, I'm a big fat liar. So I do like co-working streams. Yeah, and whenever I look at you guys in chat, it makes me feel like, oh, you guys are also doing work with me. I don't know if you guys really are, but it feels that way. But yeah, I don't know what kind of ASMR would you guys like? A lot of... Well, I mean... Would you want something nonsensical? ASMRs? Like... Co-working ASMR. That would actually be so good though. Co-working ASMR. Like a library co-working ASMR, you know? Well, which could just be a normal co-working stream, but it could be like, hey, are you done with page 55? Now it's time to take a break. Oh, that actually sounds lovely. Entirely possible. If you have a really good Focky keyboard, sorry, I don't have a good Focky keyboard, but I type with the strength of like a giant. Like I type, well, you guys heard me type before. If I were to, that's how I type. So, that's to me my usual typing strength. I don't know. It's an ADHD thing where you just very bad proprioceptive, is that the term? So you can't really tell like the strength that you're using on things. Yeah, cooking ASMR. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, let me just jot that down before I forget. Before me and my short-term brain forgets. Well, if it's co-working, would you prefer like student settings or would you prefer like office settings? I feel like it's very different vibes. Like I would prefer a student, like for example, oh, I'm gonna pause that. It's too fast. A student like library setting, but I suppose that's because I'm a student. It's very different for people, right? Some people might prefer like office co-worker like settings. Yeah. Let me typing sounds go crazy. Okay, what would you guys prefer? I'm curious. I'm gonna put a poll so that you don't have to expose yourself. It's just like a ASMR preference. Preference. I can't type. Okay, student library ASMR. I can't type. What is with my typing today? Or worker office ASMR. There you go. Okay, I've got a little poll. Got a little poll for you to vote. Thank you. Also, I realized I'm at 7.69k to be exact. 7.699. So, one more to 7.7. Yeah! A bunch of you guys found me for on Twitter, interestingly. But yeah. It's a bit of a reach. Hopefully we can hit 8k by end of the month. Well, it's a bit of a push. A bit of a push. But you know, who knows? Maybe. Mayhaps. Maybe. Maybe if you tell a friend and a friend tells a friend and then another friend tells another friend, mayhaps we'll get to 8,000 by the end of the month. But okay, the voting. Oh, it's almost 50-50. Well, there's only 9 votes. Are you guys focusing on your work or something? It's almost 50-50. Interesting. Well, we could do there'll be an ASMR coming out this on Saturday. Yes, so I haven't recorded it, so I was just thinking like what's good. But this week we already did co-working, so I'm not gonna do the student one, but that's for future. Lobotomy. Are you into lobotomy? I gotta wait for gloves to come that could do the snapping sound. I want to do one ASMR per week, recorded ASMR. I said this a few streams ago. I just, well, I don't think I would ever pivot to being a full ASMR streamer. I don't think that's just like my main content. But I do enjoy ASMR as a fellow ASMR listener. Like, you know, you want to do things that you like engaging in. Like, if I like to listen to ASMR, I also want to make ASMR. Right? And I recently got very inspired by a bunch of people that do ASMR with a Yeti mic. There's this lady on TikTok that does like traffic light ASMR. Rainy day traffic light ASMR with her Yeti mic. If you guys have ever seen it. It's so good. It's very, very, very calming. And I just like seeing how far she can push with just a Yeti mic. I mean, Yeti mic is not a bad mic, honestly. It was my mic for the first like 1 year of streaming. And it is biannual, so binaural. I could not biannual. What the fuck? Binaural. Basically double-sided. If you don't enjoy doing exactly, I think some people. Oh, my tracking went off for a bit. Some people they think that like ASMR is like. Oh yeah, as long as I do ear licking ASMR, I'm gonna get famous. Well, probably, maybe. You got a good shot if you do that. but like if you don't truly enjoy it, I don't know. I guess there's still like people out there that will consume such content. But if you don't enjoy it, making it day after day, week after week, you're not gonna have fun, right? Which is the same. I think it's this thing going around. Oh, let me yap. It's this thing going around Twitter right now where there is this like debate on whether Well, it's basically a person who said like, oh, VTubers are not streaming for fun. If anybody says they're streaming for fun, they're a liar. They're all streaming to earn money, to be successful, and things like that. It is a very hot take. Everyone has different opinions. And I actually do not agree. Like, when I started streaming, it's very different, like, predicament I'm in right now, right? But like previously when I started streaming, literally it was just because I have so much to say and no one to say it to. Like literally I have so much inside of me and I just have no, but I just sound so fucking friendless. I do have friends, but I'm just an introvert. It's really hard to talk about my feelings to people in real life. I feel like they would perceive me. I don't have anyone close enough, and at that point I had just, you know, moved back into my parents' place, and that was just like transitioning is really hard. I lost a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends were still in Australia, so time zone is not a big thing. It's just 2 to 3 hours, but it's just like that whole thing of like you're so alone. I felt that way, and I was also a VTuber fan, and I started VTubing as a means of just shouting into the void. I thought it was like, ah, I could talk about my feelings on the internet where no one would ever perceive me. That was that, right? And I never had any thought in my head that was like, I want to be a successful person and have like $1 billion gajillion. A cute yapper, I truly am. Oh my gosh, I am diagnosed with incurable yappiness. Incurable. I wish it was a cure to incurable. Actually, incurable. I have so much yap in me. I just need to like, like release it. That's why I'm a streamer, because I have so much yap in me. I could yap about everything and anything. Like Shu and I yesterday, we there was not 1 minute where we stopped talking. Literally, even when we were making the scones, we were just yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping. And there were other people in the class, right? And we would just we spread the yap. We started talking to other people in the class, and they're like, well, not me, mostly Shu. She was very very socially adept. She was asking like, oh, where are you from? And like things like that. I'm like so that was fun. But yeah, I'm a yapper. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, that's how I started VTubing. Just because I was a yapper and I just had so much to say and no one in my life to talk to. I mean, no one in my life to share all these feelings with. So I became a streamer for the fun of it, for the extreme fun of it. And I got lucky. Got a contract. I got lucky. Got a contract and then had the very, very, very honestly life-changing, lucky opportunity to make this my full-time job. And I am so, like, I am so thankful for it every single day. For every bad thing that happened, for every bad thing that happens, you know, I just feel like at the end of the day, like, I think the good outweighs all of it. I mean, the fact that I even had this opportunity to make this, like, this is honestly my dream job. I don't think I'm there yet. I don't. There's still a long ways to go. But honestly, I think I'm very lucky to even have the chance, you know, to at least, maybe, who knows, maybe like 5 years in the future, I'm irrelevant. I hope not, but maybe, right? 5 years in the future, people's like, who the fuck is Roro? And I'm an old hag by then. Well, I would not be. I'm 21 forever. And like, you know, I work a very boring 9 to 5 office job with overtime now and then. But I'm gonna look back and be like, hey, when I was 18 or 21, I had the best job on earth. I really had the best job on earth. I got to be as creative as I wanted to be. I got to talk about everything I want to talk about and take on like cool ass projects, things like that, right? So I'm always thankful for that opportunity, for this opportunity. But yeah, so like that was a whole like hot topic debate on on Twitter right now that I saw. It was like people like, yeah, all streamers. Well, there are streamers. They're like that. Off the top of my head, I know people who are like that have explicitly said that to me before. And they're not nice people. They're not my friend for obvious reason because I just feel like I don't click. But but I would think that just really the people that I hang out with, the people I've spoken to, everyone just has like endless passion for what they're doing. And that's why they're succeeding, because they have the passion for that. It's always the people that like complain. They're the people that are not doing this for the right causes, I feel. I feel. But yeah, that was my start to VTubing, so that was that's my take. Obviously there are gonna be people, just like how there's some people who do like, what's that, the super popular job, what's that, like coding? There are people who hate coding, right? Or absolutely cannot code, and they still study how to code and go work in a coding job just because it pays so much. There are people like that, and they're not happy with their jobs, but they're doing it just because it pays well. There are people like that in every single job. I mean, you have mouths to feed. Some people have families they need to feed and things like that. Or you know, a life to sustain. So that's that. That's on them. And that's also fair for them to feel that way, to you know, do this job hoping to earn $1 million gajillion. But like I said, this is honestly speaking more tiring than a 9-to-5. And I also talked about this discourse before. I say it's more tiring to a 9-to-5 because I work more than a 9-to-5. Some people who just pop onto stream and stop streaming and don't do any other work, then definitely it's easier than a 9-to-5, right? It's only more difficult than a 9-to-5 if you do more work than a 9-to-5. That's my take from my experiences. Okay? There are people who literally just come on the stream and they don't do any more work after. That's honestly, that's not comparable to a 9-to-5 at like a fast food restaurant or things like that. So what was I talking about? I got distracted by that. Oh, that was the other like argument, right? Like, oh, streaming is more difficult or easier than a 9-to-5. Yeah, if you expect to only do like, you know, 2 hours every day and hope to earn $1 million gajillion, I don't think you're able to, because you don't have that passion. You don't have that like drive to want to do things. Right? I don't know, that's just what I think. That's just my take. Opinions. Opinions on the internet. Everyone is entitled to their opinions, no matter how wrong they may be. It might be a very wrong opinion, but you're still entitled to it. Good for you. Okay, before I get back to work, I was talking about ASMRs. We went one big circle. I just had to let all the yap out. I had to let all the yap out. Yeah. I feel like passion is something you really need. It's very, very hard to do this every single day. Be excited for it. Try new things if you're not passionate about this in any way. And it's easy to tell. You burn out pretty quick. You burn out pretty quick if you don't enjoy this. Yeah. And also, I feel like something I realized after like streaming, you know, for a while, something I realized is that you need to be mentally stable. I think at the start of streaming, well, obviously when I first started streaming, I was just like, oh, stream for fun, yappy. But then afterwards, when I started to take it a bit more serious, I realized that, everybody's entitled to their opinions, and there are a lot of opinions, on the internet, right? And people behind the power of like a username. You don't really know who they are. They can leave you like back comments and things like that. And after I took it seriously, it's like, you know, back comments like really affected me. Like for the first, I think 6 months, I had quite a fair bit of like just brainworms, mental meltdowns, things like that. Well, it still happens here and there, but I would think that it's much better now with a therapist. But previously, I was like, oh, they think I'm shit. I should just stop streaming. I'm never gonna succeed. And obviously, working with people that also think that you're not good. That was another thing. That was a whole other thing. Yeah, people that were like, oh, you shouldn't do this project because it's not gonna succeed. It's gonna waste our money. Yeah, that. But a lot of work, you feel the more you do, the luckier you get, and that includes streaming. Therefore, yeah, well, I mean, luck is definitely a factor. As much as, you know, it's horrendous, but luck is definitely a factor. And I think that's with all the jobs. Hard work is one thing, and hard work definitely gets you far. But luck is another factor that people don't, you know, really give that credit to. It's crazy. Once you strike out on luck, it's crazy. It takes you like 5 seconds of luck can get you where someone worked for like 3 years or 5 years. So yeah, luck is one thing. Hard work is another. Well, you can have all the luck in the world, but if you don't put in hard work, that luck is gonna be rendered useless anyways. Yeah. I yapped. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get back to work. Wait, let me scroll up. I was gonna talk about ASMR! Cooking ASMR, okay. Okay, also, I have a finalized date for when freaking Roaster is coming out. I finally have a finalized date. Finalized date is actually coming out. I'm gonna plan all the promotional stuff, all the posts on Twitter and things like that. Finalized date. How many hours till school? I need to go in about like 1 hour. Slightly less, slightly more. About 1 hour. So it's coming out on the... Let's see. I feel like now if I say it and I always put it out on that day. Well, I have a finalized date in my head. So anyways, it's on the week before I go. So about like a day or two before I go. I'll be coming out then. So yippee! That's the first episode that's gonna come out on a weekly basis every week. Unless I'm not able to. But yeah. So it's gonna be season based. The first season is I already have all the people for the first season. So it's gonna be season based. Once season 1 is done, I'm gonna take a short break of it, and then I'm gonna go on to season 2 from that. Yeah, which is next year already. Eats up into next year. I know, it's been pushed back so crazy long. I refilmed 2 of the recipes because, well, I lost one of it from a hard drive, but I refilmed one of it and filmed a second one. So I'm gonna get underway with the recording of all of, not recording, but the editing of all of that, and yeah, get all the promotional stuff out. And I'm excited. I just really wish that I have more hours in a week to get things done. And like I said, I think with like how bad my attention span is, like what takes people like an hour to do, it takes me like 3 hours to do, which means that I have even lesser time in a day to get things done. So it's driving me mad. It's actually driving me mad. I just wish that I'm able to focus better. That's just my wish. But I'm trying to cope with everything that I have to do. I'm trying. I think I'm doing an okay job. Well, I hope I'm doing an okay job. I'm trying my best. I really am. Anyways, we're gonna continue. We could probably squeeze in 2 more. Let's go on. Yeah, we're back to Getting work done. Whew. Yes, yes, I got this. I got this, I got this. I'm gonna stop yapping and start doing work. Oh, I dropped my pen cover. I'll pick it up later. Forget it. Yup. Bye bye. I mean, for now, because I'm gonna stop yapping. For now. The grind. I'm gonna lock in. The yap. The yap. No, honestly, this time around, I didn't feel that much yappiness in me. I was actually kind of stressed out while doing my work. I just realized like how little time I have like left to get everything that I need to do done, which is honestly very stressful. It's very stressful. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have so little time left to get like all my work done. It's crazy. But it is now time for the yap. Time for the yap. Actually, I don't even know if I can. I don't think I can afford to do the last 25-minute session. I think that I might overrun a little. I mean, I don't want to be late. I wanna get there on time today. Do you still have a lot left to do? Well, yeah, a fair bit. Well, I had to like basically plan out my time really precisely when everything is coming out, all the days that everything is coming out on, all the things that needs to be done. So that's a bit crazy, but I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more co-working streams, which is not a bad thing, right? Just gonna get work done together. But yeah, I do have quite a lot of work. But it's okay, I'm strong! I'm strong! I got this! I got this! And I was also planning, my merch drop for next year. Right? And then like I think I spoke to you guys about this, like what kind of merch would you guys want to see? And my tracking stopped. We talked about this. So something that I'm definitely want to do is make like a hoodie or a sweatshirt. Probably hoodie. I like hoodies. A hoodie, because you know you get the hood. But then I also know that for people living in, I suppose, Asia, it might be a bit warm, and you don't really need a hoodie. So then you know, I want to do like t-shirt versions as well. So as a person that's managing my own merch, that would also mean that I have to find my own suppliers. I'm just gonna stop the clock because I don't think we can go for one more session. I might be late for school. But I'm just gonna yap all the way till 10:30 and I'll pop off. I'll pop off, queen. So I really want to do hoodie. Another thing that I've been saying this for a really long time that I want to do is desk mats. I want to do desk mats. Because why? Because I love desk mats. I love a good desk mat, right? But I've got a supplier for desk mat already. The only thing is now figuring out the shipping fees and things like that. So yesterday I was talking to She about merch, so we were just talking about merch and production stuff. So because she also has merch, so we're talking about merch. And what did she say? Oh, she said that recently she was giving out bookmarks for her 2nd year anniversary. So I was like, oh yeah. I was like, I'm also giving out postcards for Christmas for tier 3 members. And she was like, have you checked like the price for postage? And I was like, how bad could it be? Well, the last time I think postage was about like, well, I paid I think about like 80 to 100 Sing dollars, I think. I think about there, Singaporean dollars. But then she was like, no. She's like, you're in the UK now. She's like, every letter you send out is £2.45 pounds. And she's like, she sends out like 100. So she paid essentially almost £250 just for postage, just for postcards. And I'm like, bookmarks. I think she gave bookmarks. And I was like, I was like, I'll still do it. It's my promise to you guys. I'll still do it, but now I gotta rethink properly. What's the best way to streamline? Postage, yeah. They're not considering just the bookmark printing price as well. Well, she did bookmarks, so for me, I'm doing postcards, right? I already have the postcards pre-printed, so that's good job, Roro. Well, I printed them with a different supplier, so good job, Roro. But the postage was, I was like, that's basically canceling all of like the sponsorship money. It's equal. I was like, it's okay. I'll figure it out. Don't worry, I will figure it out. But yes, that was crazy. I love to make Despot too, but only plays without. Oh, Volgrace is very overpriced. Volgrace is good for I guess even making beginner merch, but it is. It's pretty overpriced. In my opinion, I've worked with Volgrace before for conventions and stuff when I did convention merch and stuff with them, but it's very overpriced in my opinion. Once you find cheaper suppliers, Volgrace is very expensive, but the quality is good, so I would say it's fine. It's fine because the quality is good if you're willing to pay for that. But yeah, kind of cool, kind of mad. So I will figure it out. I'll figure it out. Well, it's definitely getting sent out. I want to get all the... Wait, let me look at my calendar. Okay, I want to get all the Christmas cards mailed out by... Let's see. We're at this week now. By end of next week. Yeah, so hopefully, even if it takes you 2 weeks to get it, you'll get it before Christmas. End of next week or maybe mid of next week. But hopefully, fingers crossed that you'll get it before Christmas. Usually, maximum 2 weeks, right, to get the stuff, so... Before Christmas, that's for tier 3. Gotta cherish it with my life. Yeah, 200 pounds, man. But yeah, so I was thinking of like much drops and well, I never released the Roro standees because those were special for the birthday you know, top donors and lucky draw winners at that point. But I want to release it with a different base. So birthday base is like special for that. For the original base, you get something a little bit different. Not original, so I mean the ones that's for sale. So that you can differentiate, you know, yours is a special one from the birthday donathon. But I want to do standees, just because I'm a standee lover. I want to do little like keychains as well. So I love like small plush keychains. Like if you guys saw my Twitter, I think I was replying to... was it Muna? I was replying to Muna and like... Let me show you guys. It's so cute. It's so funny because she got hers for her mom. My mom got me this one. Oh, where is it? Why can't I... Oh, I can't post it because it's a stupid J5 file. Why would they even make freaking files as J5? J5, whatever, however you pronounce it. Stupid Twitter making files J5 files. Twitter sucks. Oh yeah, wait, it's so zoomed in. Ooh. Okay. This one. Well, I like having like little trinkets and things like that, like small plushies. Roro plush was really expensive to make. Like I literally zero profits on those. Just because it was so expensive to make, I literally had to sell them at cost price. But I suppose for smaller plushes, they might be better to make. Well, shoot! She had like, you know, some context that hopefully could make them for cheaper. So if I could make them for cheaper, then I could sell them for like much cheaper. Like, on my merch, I barely earn anything. Like, literally, barely. Because I believe merch is just something for collectors to have. It's not really something as a earning revenue. I guess some people do see it as earning revenue, but I see it as like, it's just something to collect. Like, I want to collect like my Oshi's merch, you know? A little shrine. That's cute. Another thing that I really want, but have zero idea on how to ship, is like posters. I really like posters, but I have no idea on how to like ship them without them like creasing or without them like yeah, just being really really bad dyed in the mail. And I don't want to purchase those like, you know, big poster bottles to bring about to sell. That's gonna be crazy. To ship them as well. And a Yo poster comes all rolled up, which also sucks. I guess the only way is to have them like slightly smaller, like A4 size, and then have them with like cardboard, and you mail it out as a document. I don't know. Maybe for posters, I might have to engage like a actual merch company to do that for me. But yeah, some things I really really want is a desk mat, the hoodies, and also the, I suppose, the keychains from the birthday donathon as well. Yeah. But what kind of merch would you want to see? I'm just curious, because there are a lot of people with like very interesting merch, right? I know Vtuber has like super cool tarot cards, and I love it so very much. It's not a full deck though, but I love it so very very much. Yeah, but like I'm curious, like, is there any kind of like merch that you feel like it's super like super interesting that you've seen and you really would collect such stuff? Like, I like dakimakuras, but I feel like dakimakuras are very very hard to collect. Not everybody is able, even if they want to, collect a dakimakura, right? Because if you live with your family, you don't really want to have like a half-naked anime girl on your bed. Oh, animal pins! Yes! Enamel. I don't know why I said animal. Enamel pins. I wanted to make an enamel pin as well. You know what I wanted to make for the enamel pins? Well, this was a long time ago, before I became hockey captain Roro. Before, when I was still class president Roro. I wanted to make an enamel pin that was like a class badge. Your Roro's class, a class badge, and you get to write your name on it. It was one of the ideas I had previously with like enamel pins, but then I rebranded to be hockey captain. Well, I was hockey captain, but it was more like in the school uniform kind, right? And now I'm like fully just hockey captain, hockey captain. So that would be so cool, enamel pins, yeah. Well, I guess a Rotu pin would be... Ooh, a Rotu pin. A Rotu pin would be so cute. Oh. Aurora tote bag. Do people like tote bags, though? I like tote bags, but like... I don't know, would people carry tote bags? Only to like maybe conventions and stuff, right? I still use my now red colored witch tote bag. I use that for grocery shopping. So yeah. Well, if I have to grab just a few things, it's not a very big bag. That bag is actually quite small. But if I have to grab just a few things from like the supermarket, I use that. Yeah, I like tote bags, but I usually use backpacks. Oh, fair, fair. Yeah, because you're riding on a bike, right? You're riding on a bike. I kept that in a safe room. Oh, wow. Yeah. Like, I don't want to make merch for the sake of, like, making merch. Like, you know, hey, here's the merch. Take it, that kind of thing. I want to make merch that I truly, like... That's why I love the Vtuber merch. I feel like they really put a lot of thought into their merch. Like... I think like Mozumi had like merch with like a dice bag, and if I'm not wrong, like, yeah, the tarot cards, that was really really good as well. Well, the dice bag really stood out to me because I was just like, wow, that's so smart. And that's really knowing your audience, right? I mean, if that's what your audience enjoys, you really know your audience. So I love that so much. I thought that was super innovative, not just typical like, hey, here's a tapestry. Here's a thing. Take that. Yeah. How about roll top backpacks? Roll top backpacks? Well, I wouldn't make backpacks. It's a bit too much like inventory space. So that's kind of crazy. Well, I wouldn't make it bronze. I think I might make it very similar to how it is now. Is the road 2. The dice bag can be used for oh yeah, for coins. Well, do you really have coins though? Do you really? I only have a single like pound. Just 1 quid coin. A single one, because if I ever need like a trolley or whatever, I don't have any other coins. I don't even use cash. So yeah. You do? Use coins? For what? Whatever for. Do you use coins? For. That's so interesting. I don't use coins. Jackets. Yeah, I want to make hoodies. Jackets are cool. Maybe for future. Like a rare varsity jacket. But for now, hoodies probably. Maybe just store your pins. I use coins mainly for donations, vending machine. Oh yeah, for donos as well. Apple! Hi! I was just arranging my art recently and I was like, Apple's art beautiful. I gotta get another work from you. I have to. I have plans. I will contact you. Probably not soon because I'm swamped with work, but I do have plans for you. But yeah. Maybe... Yeah, what do you think is really useful? Right? Like, what do you use day to day? For me, I use notepads day to day. I use like, well, because I'm studying, so I use notepads day to day. Like little... Just notepads, because I write and I scrunch it up and I throw it away. But would you get a notepad? I feel like having a study kit would be so cute. Like 1 notepad, 1 pencil. I think Rocky had that, right? Rocky had Rocky had a notebook for her birthday. Rocky had notebook for her birthday. Yeah, I feel like having a study kit. That would be so cute. It comes with a study voice pack. Oh, so cute. Wait, I'm going off on a complete tangent here. Well, I get to chat. Oh, I got to go though. Okay, I'll 10 more minutes. And I really have to go. I'm gonna set an alarm for 10 minutes. I really have to go. If not, like, I'm not even gonna have time to shower before I get to school. I want to shower before I get to school. So, 10 minutes. We'll yap and I really gotta go because I'm gonna miss my train. Roro, okay, I've got a little confession. I do have a Roro lanyard. I made it myself. I'm not gonna show it. It was a prototype. I was testing suppliers and I was looking at like the things they had and I made a Roro lanyard. I loved it. I did the art on it. It was just little like chibi Roros and like little like icons throughout the lanyard. But then I was thinking like no one's gonna collect lanyards. Is a little secret. Really? Roro lanyard? I could do Roro lanyard. That I mean I already have like this easy design. Roro lanyard. A windbreaker. I don't have suppliers for windbreakers, so that might be a bit... Well, I have to go look for it, but I was gonna do hoodie / t-shirt. So the same design, but you either get them in t-shirt or get them in hoodie. Yeah. But mine's boring. So I actually swapped out my uni like lanyard with my lanyard, but then they're like, no, you have to use the official lanyard. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. That's boring, but okay. Yeah. Well, okay. I guess I'm seeing like a bit of a pattern. I was planning to do like themed well, seasonal, like drops, right? So like one season for like maybe back to school, and another for not to spoil you guys. So they kind of themed, but also not like, you know, one time off. Like you can still get them even if it's not the correct theme. But for example, I thought about Valentine's Day merch, but then I feel like after, like, obviously the promotional period is during Valentine's, and then you receive it a month later, and then you're like, oh, but Valentine's over. Like that's kind of awkward, right? But if, for example, if you get like back to school, back to work, like merch, even if you get it a month later, you're still in school and work, you still can use it. But I think we're doing really great with all the thinking. I just want to make something that you guys will use. Like I don't want to make things that is not usable, right? It just has to be something that you will use. I have to be really smart about it. I have to think properly. I mean, now that I get full 101% creative control, well, so like the previous back merge. Wait, back. Wait, Roro had one set recently and then one more before then. One back. Yeah. That merge, that whole line of merge, I did not know anything about it until it was out. And we were just given, hey, here's the promotional pictures. Post it. And I'm like, oh, but I had zero say, which is quite upsetting. I mean, when you're a creative person, you really just want to kind of have your little touch on everything. So I had zero say, zero opinions taken in from us. So that was, yeah, it was pretty ingenuine. And I feel like the things that were made, I do love them. I have them, but I just feel like it didn't resonate as strong with you because you didn't kind of have your say in making them, right? But for future merch, I'm just really happy that now I get 101% creative say. I will guess for some stuff it might be difficult. For some stuff, doing things by yourself will also mean a lot of research, a lot of testing out manufacturers. Like with the Roro doll, I went to 3 different manufacturers. I lost so much money in between just getting prototypes and them looking ugly as hell. So, yeah, that's one thing. And obviously, I don't want to put out bad merch as well. I want to put out merch that I'm proud of, that I really, really like. So, But those stickers have epoxy coating. Oh, those... Epoxy? Epoxy is very thick. Epoxy is what you get on Roro 1.0 keychain. It's like that thick layer on top of it. That's crazy. I mean, it's hard to even bend. Do you just mean waterproof coating? Well, the stickers that you'll get from the latest sponsorship stream, if it took part in that, it's waterproof coated. So it should last you in the rain. Yes. Yeah. Epoxy is pretty thick, you know. Waterproof coating, I think. Epoxy. Well, they are epoxy stickers, but they are usually like the puffy kinds, not the skinny ones. But yeah, I want to make something that is usable, relatable, and not expensive for you guys. I don't want to sell things that like what, £50. That's crazy. That's actual madness, especially with shipping. Shipping is the biggest like yuck, right? Like I don't know. Shipping is just, when I look at shipping prices, I'm like, oh. I kept it in a picture frame because I'm afraid. No, I haven't sent them out. The most recent one, I meant like the most. I mean, the ones that I haven't sent out, the ones that I will be sending out, the one for the AFK Journey one. Yeah, those ones. Well, I don't know if those ones that you go. I think they should be waterproof too. But try it out. I don't know. I do not know. You have to try it out. We need a whole stream discussing merch. We do. It's so fun. But I don't want to spoil you guys too much before the actual merch drops as well. I don't want to. I still want there to be like an element of surprise and be like, oh my god, the new merch that's coming out. So fun. So exciting. Yeah. So, what's that? It's all good info. Yeah. But... Oh. I found this artist. I like their work so much. And then I dived deeper into their work. And it was like all AI. And I was like, oh. It's getting so hard to tell. But anyways, yeah, I'm really... So I think we got a very good list here. Unlike things that I like to do for the next drop. And like, obviously I have to think about it as well. Like, shipping fees. And whether I get to hand pack them and things like that. No chance for Roro's sweat merch? No. No chance. Is that what you're into? Is that what you're into? Is it time for me to create a Patreon? And then start doing ear licking ASMR only on Patreon? I mean, is that what you guys are even into? I get out. Get out of here. Is that what you guys are into? Interesting. Well, I feel like you guys don't come off as people who consume such content, but will we ever know? Will we ever know? Will I ever know if you're such people? Huh? I don't think I'll ever know. Until you guys sign up for like secret Patreon. Secret Patreon. And yeah. We'll never know. Yeah. One day I was just like, hey, Patreon, NSFW. Well, is it NSFW? Well, Patreon ASMR. And I'll see who signs up for it. And that's when I know. I'm like, oh. Okay. I don't judge you guys. I don't judge you guys. Everyone consume whatever content that you enjoy. It's a joke. Rarumi is right. Yeah, well, selling. Oh, you hear that? That's my alarm. And that means I gotta go. If not, I'm gonna be late for my train. Or not. I'll think about it. But thank you for the super duper fun co-working session today. I really enjoyed this. It's very cozy and I think I got a good big chunk of work done. Well, it's not the most, but it's a big chunk, and I'm happy about it. I gotta stop yapping if not I'm really gonna be late. Thank you for coming to my stream. I think we hit 7.7k from what I checked earlier. I think we hit 7.7 on stream. Thank you so very much. If you're currently lurking right now and if you haven't subscribe, please do. And if you're considering joining tier 3, this is the best time. I'll be sending out physical Christmas cards for tier 3 if you'd like to join for this month. I don't know, up to you. Thank you Tiny Speaks as well. Thank you. And thank you for getting work done with me. For those who are ending work right now, I hope you have a great rest after your work. For those who are starting your day, I hope you have a good day ahead. And thank you for doing work with me. Thank you for listening to my yaps and non-yaps. And thank you for forcing me to get work done. And thank you for 7.7 onwards to 8. And I'll see you guys not tomorrow, on Friday. My next stream is on Friday. Bye bye. I'll probably post my schedule when I'm on a train or something. Bye bye. HARORO. Oh, we're gonna rate message please. I'm just gonna find someone and pop on over. Sion. Okay, Sion on YouTube. Let's see. Joe on Twitch. Okay, bye. Bye.